So this is going to be a quick instructional on using Hilti HY270, Hilti epoxy mortar adhesive to anchor all thread into a brick and CMU wall to use as a ledger for a deck. One 330 millimeter sausage filled two of my screens, which consist of two of the 4 7/8. So I got roughly just under 9 inches of length when these two come together, and those 12 inches rods go in there. So it takes one tube to do two of these, 65 bucks a tube. Assembling the screens and inserting the rod, so you can buy these in different lengths to whatever you need, but you are tied to these lengths. You cannot cut these, modify the lengths of these, so you can buy them in different lengths depending on what you need. And I think you're supposed to just get it no longer than what you need. You don't need extra length. It doesn't benefit you. It's just a waste. So real quick, if you're joining them together, this is the bottom half. You make sure this end's opened up, so when you thread your rod through there, there's little obstruction to, keep it from going through into this half. You don't need any trouble since this stuff sets up quickly. Once you make sure that's opened up, this end right here snaps into this end right here. Remove the cap. You don't need this one. This is what it looks like when it's put together, and then you put the cap on this end, and then I recommend just feeding the rod in here a couple times. Make sure that it goes through without a problem. Again, once the epoxy's in there, you got limited work time. This is one spent cartridge. You're gonna have to replace the dispensing tip pretty much after each use. It hardens up immediately. This is a 330 milliliter sausage, black, and then it just feeds in very easily, slides in there like so, and just snaps shut. This cap just slides off. So every dispenser comes with each one of these. It's going to be a problem. Almost need to have two ready at one time, get them done, shove them in. That's what I'm going to have to do. Do that twice, 3 times or so. After dry fitting, after drilling and cleaning the holes, dry fit your screen tube. Make sure it goes in to the depth that you need it to go to. And after that, you fill the tube completely with the epoxy. Insert the tube at that point, and then shove the rod into the depth that you set for it, and then wait. One more thing, once you insert the tubes and you're getting ready to start, you don't have to pierce anything. You just put them in, squeeze this thing a few times. You'll hear it kind of click to pop whatever's in there to release the 2 different chemicals, and they feed through here. You don't have that much time to work with all this, so I did 2 at a time, which is pretty much the capacity of the bags. So I just did 2 at once. One more thing, for this size tube, the 330, it says to eject out the first 2 spooges, I guess because they don't properly mix, so you start with the third one. When drilling your holes, you're going to need a good hammer drill, something that can handle it. Because my holes are so large, I'm doing my drilling in increments. with a 1/2 inch, 3/4, and then a 1 inch. It's a little bit easier to drill it out, a little bit easier to stay on your center mark. And then also I was hoping it would be less likely to blow out the backs if I did it in increments. So one more thing, I think I read to not use the hammer function. Now I had to use it a little bit to get the first one started, but then after that I turned off the hammer function. Just use it as a regular drill bit, again to help with the weight.